Hello everyone, welcome to Weathercast. In this video, I am going to cover the weather dynamics for the period June 14th to June 18th. So basically what I am going to do is I am going to show what kind of systems are present in the Indian Ocean and what is the probable scenario in terms of weather for various parts of India. To start with, I am showing the satellite image. As you can see, there is a good amount of cloudiness in the Arabian Sea, especially below Mumbai, so covering the South Konkan region, including Kerala, coastal Karnataka and Goa. And in the east coast, you can see that there is a cyclonic circulation, which is a low pressure system, which is very well organized over northeast India, so covering Jharkhand, Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, and parts of West Bengal as well as Odisha. And under the influence of these two systems, you can also see some activity in the central part of India, especially in the Vidarbha region. Other places, more or less, there is cloudiness, but most of the rainfall action is in the South Konkan and in the northeast part of India. Alright, so what is expected moving forward? So for that, let us look at the wind charts. So I am starting with the 700 HPA, which is around 3.1 kilometers above the mean sea level. So you can see that there is a trough which is running from which is running north-south, okay, or kind of northeast-southeast. And there is a low pressure system which is in the Bay of Bengal, which is covering parts of Odisha, West Bengal, Jharkhand and Bihar, extending into Uttar Pradesh, especially the eastern Uttar Pradesh. And there is also a north-south trough which is kind of seen in the South Konkan, and that's why we are seeing some cloudiness and heavy rainfall in that region. As far as North Konkan is concerned, there is not much activity because the circulation in the Arabian Sea is kind of weak, and also it is well below the Mumbai latitude, and that's why it is affecting the South Konkan region. So if you move forward, if you go to 17th of June, then you can see that the circulation that was in below Mumbai latitude, now in the Arabian Sea, that particular circulation is going to move towards the north and kind of get settled near Gujarat, and that is conducive for heavy rains over Mumbai, especially North Konkan, covering Mumbai and parts of coastal Gujarat, and also parts of Saurashtra region, okay. And once this moves here, then the rainfall activity over South Konkan will reduce. Also over Kerala it will kind of reduce because you don't see a trough. The winds are streamlined. There is no dipping pattern. However, the dipping pattern is now mostly towards the North Konkan region. So starting from 17th onwards, the action over the west coast of India is going to shift towards North Konkan and parts of Gujarat as well. At the same time, we can also see that there is a cyclonic circulation, which is also a low pressure. It is not becoming strong because it is over land, so it will still be a low pressure, but cannot intensify into a well-marked low. So it will stay as a low pressure, and it will continue to give heavy to very heavy rains to eastern parts of India, especially West Bengal, Bihar, parts of Uttar Pradesh. So since continuous rainfall is going to be expected for the next 3 to 4 days, starting from 14th, in the eastern parts of region, so this could lead to swelling of the rivers and may cause some floods in that region. So especially Bihar, Jharkhand and parts of Uttar Pradesh should be put on some alert, okay, because this circulation is continuing. It is still there on 14th, and the same circulation is going to be there. The low pressure system in Bay of Bengal is going to be there, and it will also cause some heavy rains or very heavy rains to northeast parts of India, especially Meghalaya and Assam. So those regions should also be careful. Coming to the west coast of India, since this circulation is in the north Arabian Sea, close to Gujarat, so North Konkan will get heavy to very heavy rains starting from 17th. So the window of heavy rains for Mumbai is again from 17th to 19th, which is this coming Thursday to Saturday. So heavy rains to the tune of 100-150 mm per day is possible. Although flooding chances are low, but waterlogging is expected. So from 17th onward, South Konkan will see reduced rainfall activity, although isolated heavy rainfall cannot be ruled out. Coming to interior, since the westerlies are stronger, Tamil Nadu will not receive that much rain. Maybe some isolated thunder showers here and there is possible. But interior Maharashtra may get some moderate to heavy rains, especially Marathwada, Vidarbha, and also Ghat sections of Mumbai, which also includes Pune and Nashik. They will get some moderate rains in the coming week. As far as monsoon is concerned over North India, since there is a convergence of, so if you go to this 850 HPH chart, you can see that there is a convergence of westerly and easterly winds. So that will lead to formation of some thunderclouds, and it may give rains to North India as well. But overall, going ahead this week, East Coast, especially the places like I said, Bihar, Jharkhand, parts of Uttar Pradesh, and Northeast India should be on watch, because there is a possibility of very to heavy rains and for a prolonged period of time. Coming to the west coast, North Konkan will get heavy rains in the coming week, whereas the activity will reduce over South Konkan, because you don't see a offshore trough. The offshore trough will be active in the North Konkan because of the circulation which is active in the North Arabian Sea. For South Konkan, not much activity. Some clouding will be there, but very moderate rains is what I'm expecting. So this is the overall monsoon update from 14th till 18th of June. So I can't go beyond a 4-day window because it gets very tricky. The dynamics of monsoon are very tricky because they keep changing. But the good news is that the MISO, which is the monsoon intra-seasonal oscillation, is still very active, and it is going to be active for at least the next 1 week to 10 days maximum. After that, it may go into a break phase. So post 22nd of June, we may see a break in the monsoon, mostly for west coast of India, as well as possibly for east coast of India, because the monsoon trough may go and settle near the foothills of Himalayas in the next coming week or so. Okay, but I will keep updating. But for now, for the next 4 days, east coast, especially the regions like I mentioned, this region and North Konkan should likely get some very heavy to very heavy rains. So they should be on watch. So that's it from me. I will be back with more updates as and when I see some interesting events. So please subscribe to the channel and post your comments, and I'll be happy to take your suggestions forward. Goodbye. This is just the rainfall map, just to validate whatever I said. You can see that there is a lot of expected rains, sustained heavy rains over East Coast, and North Konkan will get active. So this is just a validation. I don't kind of pay too much attention to the rainfall chart. I mostly look at the dynamics. So this is just a validation of whatever I kind of envisaged from the dynamics. All right. So, however, these numbers we have to take it with a pinch of salt. So let's kind of end with this slide. All right. Bye.